So here back in ArcMap, I go to my exercise 7 data driving folder, network geodatabase, and the driving feature data set. And I'm going to right click in here and say new network data set. And that will come up with the network data set wizard. And I'll just use the default name driving ND and I'll click next. The only participant in this driving network will be the CAN RTE. And that comes from DMTI CAN map route logistics, which you can download from the Scholars GeoPortal. So I'll click next. Do I want to model turns? Yes, because it's for driving. Connectivity, I'll check that. CAN route endpoint connectivity, that's normal for a driving data set, so that's okay. Don't have to change anything there, so I'll click next. Then elevation fields. Yes, I want to have elevation fields, and I have two elevation fields as mentioned, FZLEV and TZLEV, so from and to elevation. And those are fields within the attribute table for this CAN RTE layer. Then I have here hierarchy, and units are unknown. It's a hierarchy, so I'll click on evaluators to make sure that that's coming from the field called hierarchy, and it should automatically find that. Minutes, cost and minutes double. I'll click on evaluators, and good, that's coming from 2 minutes and to from minutes. Again, two fields in the CAN map route logistics data table. Not every network will have these particular things. You may have to create them yourself. So I just have to click OK to check that. One way. I'll click on evaluators, and that's an expression. So I might want to look at that, for example, in the evaluator properties. And it's using the one-way field. And if it says N, TF, or T, then it sets restricted equals true. So that's a restricted street. And these are values here that are within the actual attribute table in the one-way field. You needn't touch anything here. So I'll just click cancel and cancel here. Then I'll add what's called a descriptor. I'll click add, I'll call it speed limits. It will not be a cost, but a descriptor. Units will be in kilometers per hour. And descriptors are things that describe a particular road segment. They're not things that depend on the length of the segment, like, for example, minutes does. So speed limit is a descriptor, so I'll click OK. And then I'll click on evaluators, and I have to choose that it'll be a field for both of these, field. And then I have to choose the value, and that will be in here, speed kilometers, and then speed kilometers. So the speed limit on a street doesn't depend on its length. It's determined by law or municipal law or Ontario Motor Vehicles Act, depending on the level of the street. So I click apply and OK. So speed limit, then I'll click next. All done. I don't need to touch anything here, so I'll just click next. Do I want to establish driving directions? Yes, because this is a road network data set. I'm likely going to be using it for things that may require directions. So I'll click yes there and next. And of course, I want to build a service area index that helps to process things later on, like service areas, obviously. And then finish. And then I can copy this, select it all, Control C on my keyboard, and paste it into another program, and then click finish. And it will create the network data set and then ask if I want to build it. And I must say yes this time. just like last time, since a non-built network cannot be used in the context of network analysis. It asks me if I want to add these features. No. And it shows the network. And then I just want to make sure that it shows up in my geodatabase, feature data set, driving, and there it is, driving ND. And that's all I need to do in this program. So I will click close.